In a universe as vast as Mass Effect, every choice matters, shaping each ending for the legendary trilogy. But what if one ending, one decision, holds the key to the future of the franchise with the upcoming game from BioWare? Join me as I delve into the compelling argument for why the perfect destroy ending from Mass Effect 3 might just be the canon choice for the next Mass Effect game. Hello everyone, my name is LockhartQT and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm diving into one of the most debated topics within the Mass Effect and BioWare community, the perfect destroy ending from Mass Effect 3 and its potential implications for the next game in the franchise. So without further ado, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff for the algorithm, and maybe leave a comment as well giving your thoughts on this video. Thank you so much for watching and let's get into it. First, let's recap what the perfect destroy ending entails. Commander Shepard, faced with the ultimate decision, chooses to destroy the Reapers, with in turn sacrificing all synthetic life, whilst also on top of that, destroying all mass relays galaxy-wide, probably making travel around the galaxy even harder for everyone for a while. But why might this ending be the ideal setup for the next Mass Effect game? Well, the perfect destroy ending represents the culmination of Shepard's entire journey, a testament to their unwavering determination to unite the galaxy against the Reaper threat. That's essentially what you're doing throughout the entire legendary trilogy of the original trilogy of Mass Effect games. More so in Mass Effect 3, with obviously the Great Reaper War and the Galaxy War table and the war assets and everything. Everything comes together to essentially unite the entire galaxy. And by choosing to destroy the Reapers, Shepard frees the Milky Way from extinction every time the Reapers show up to wipe out all, every life cycle essentially. And regarding the next Mass Effect game, we are going to be looking at 3 core pieces of evidence that also tie into this from what we've been shown officially via BioWare. Now, in terms of the reveal trailer that went all the way back in 2020 that was presented to us at the Game Awards, we don't have any green digital effects on the characters, so that kind of wipes out Synthesis when being the canon ending. We can straight away also dismiss the refusal ending, as that was sort of a secret 4th ending for those who just wanted a bit of a joke ending where they wanted everyone to die, as we know that Liara is very much still alive in the next game, as we've had both the N7 Day 2022 secret transmission which shows her voice, as well as the fact that she's obviously in the 2020 trailer. She's there in person. Plus, BioWare themselves, as well as the voice actress Ali Hillis for Liara, have both confirmed that she is already returning for the next game, so I think we can rule out refusal pretty safely there. Now, in terms of control, I also don't think this is going to be the canon ending either, as in the reveal trailer from 2020 we see destroyed Reapers everywhere, as well as the fact that we also see some destroyed parts of Reapers floating in space in that trailer as well. So I feel like unless something has happened post-control, I really can't see the control ending being canon either. Now, when looking at statistics pretty much officially provided by BioWare themselves, the destroy ending, or rather the perfect destroy ending, was not only the most chosen by Mass Effect players across console and PC, but by the majority of the Mass Effect community is widely considered to be the canon ending, as that is the ending where pretty much all of the plot lines diverge in uniting the entire galaxy. Nearly all loose threads are tied up, as well as the fact that you get the post-credit scene where Commander Shepard is alive, or at least it seems as though Shepard is alive as they're stuck under the rubble, and then finally drawing breath, with the game then cutting to black. In terms of the next game, BioWare have been very tight-lipped on what is happening with it, but in regards to whether the game is going to take place during Andromeda's timeline, whether the game is going to take place shortly after the original trilogy or in the future, personally I think the original trilogy is going to tie in massively to this next game. We've already seen teasers from BioWare themselves, both on social media as well as official concept art pieces and whatnot. We already know that Andromeda is going to play some role, but I really really think the original trilogy is going to be key here, not only because in recent crossovers and BioWare Gear Store merch, they have been heavily throwing out stuff with Shepard and the original characters on it, so it only makes sense for the original trilogy timeline to show up. And again, when playing the game, most people chose Perfect Destroy, so that kind of makes sense for it to be the canon ending. I'm not going to talk too much on the other endings in the franchise because that, warrants its own video that's probably going to go into a 30-minute discussion, but furthermore, the Perfect Destroy ending sets the stage for a galaxy where potentially organic and synthetic life can coexist peacefully. Now, I know what you're about to stop typing in the comments, so stop right now. I know that all synthetic life was destroyed in the Perfect Destroy ending. That's part of the, trade-off for killing all the Reapers, where characters like ED are sadly killed off. However, in official concept art shown for N7 Day 2023, we see a Geth character in what looks like to be like cleric robes or some kind of dress or robes or something in this nightclub setting, meaning that the Geth most likely somehow survived. Not only that, but going all the way back to 2021, also on N7 Day, we got a concept art poster piece which shows a crater in the shape of a Geth's head with dead Geth all around it, which again alludes into what happened in the Perfect Destroy ending. And once again, going back onto the N7 Day 2022 secret transmission audio footage, we can hear some Geth audio in the background. Here, take a listen. Now again, to this day, BioWare haven't actually confirmed if this is a Geth character, but it sure sounds like it. And this actually opens the door for new narratives exploring the aftermath of the Reaper War, a potential civil war, the reconstruction efforts after Mass Effect 3's ending, and the challenges of rebuilding a fractured society. For the next Mass Effect game, whether it's going to be Mass Effect 4, 5, or a brand new subtitle, or even Andromeda 2, imagine a sequel where players actually step into the shoes of a new protagonist, potentially this character that we saw on N7 Day 2023, navigating a galaxy struggling to reconcile with its past with a hopeful future. We could see the rise of brand new enemies, brand new threats, the emergence of unexpected alliances, and the exploration of uncharted worlds teeming with potential. I think the next Mass Effect game probably has the most potential of any Mass Effect game before it, because they could do quite a lot of things here. They could not only make this a canon sequel to Mass Effect 3, continuing on that story with characters such as Miranda, Garrus, Tali, etc, these fan favourite characters not only in Mass Effect and BioWare games but in gaming in general, but BioWare have this amazing chance to not only incorporate Andromeda, which wasn't as loved by both the Mass Effect community and gaming community at large, and they can include new planets, new alien races, new places to explore, new gameplay elements, new story threads, a brand new villain. Because if the Perfect Destroy ending was canon, personally I think that, I don't really think they should bring the Reapers and Collectors back. I feel like that would be, in my opinion, a bit cheap and a bit lazy on BioWare's part, unless they gave a really good explanation lore-wise for it, as I think that Mass Effect 3 and the Legendary Edition as a trilogy was perfect in destroying the Reapers and Collectors, as it felt so satisfying at the end of that game. So we're going to have to wait and see what BioWare actually do for the next game, but personally, I actually kind of agree that the Perfect Destroy ending could be canon. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying, because the core, aspect behind Mass Effect in terms of the entire series is the fact that the series gives you lots of choice, and I feel like a lot of people didn't choose the Perfect Destroy ending, and for their own little headcanon and their playthrough, they don't consider it as canon. Maybe you, for example, picked Refusal or Synthesis or Control, or maybe you didn't get the Perfect Destroy ending, maybe you just got the regular Destroy ending and you consider that as canon. BioWare now have a problem, because it's kind of like, well, which ending do we choose? Do we go with all of them? Do we go with one? Because either way, they're going to have issues and they're going to have backlash. One way that they could easily solve this is by doing what they did for Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 launched on, well, rather it came out on the Wii U. Now, this is all well and good, but as I went over in my Mass Effect 3 Wii U edition video, which you can go and watch on screen or in the description, they had a lot of problems because Mass Effect 1 and 2 weren't on the Wii U, meaning that they had to create a way for player choices in 1 and 2, if they'd perhaps come from the Xbox 360, PC or PS3 onto the Wii U. They had to somehow create a way of making those choices fit into a game that doesn't have any cross-save in terms of save data from past games. So BioWare did something very clever. They created a prologue which went through the events of Mass Effect 1 and 2 via a interactive comic, and they actually used this as a way to, you know, make those choices, and I feel like that could very easily come back for the next Mass Effect game. Maybe it's a comic strip that goes through the Legendary Edition and Andromeda and lets you create those choices. Either that, or it just lets you go in completely blind if you're a brand new player for the Mass Effect universe, and then it creates those choices for you. So, could the Perfect Destroy ending be the canon choice for the next Mass Effect game? Well, nothing is certain in the ever-expanding universe of BioWare and Mass Effect. One thing is very clear: the possibilities are as limitless as the stars themselves. But what do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Do you believe the Perfect Destroy ending paves the way for Mass Effect 4, Mass Effect 5, whatever you want to call it? Or do you think that perhaps Synthesis, Control, Refusal, or even a new ending could be used for the next game? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more BioWare and Mass Effect content. Thank you so much for watching. This has been LockheartQT, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.